Yeah, let's wipe. You want us to wipe swap right now? Here, go ahead. Okay, guys, I'm wipe swapping on this DRZ. That wipe swap. There we go. Ooh. First time. Oh, this is short. Oh, whoa. DRZ power. Oh, man. This is the first time I'm on a DRZ, and I gotta say, this feels pretty fucking good. This feels pretty good. Feels bigger. Yeah. Bigger. That feels smaller, huh?
Yeah, it feels smaller.
Like, what the fuck?
I like it. It's so good.
Feels like it revs up quicker. Oh, yeah. So the DRZ is a little bit bigger. Feels heavier, like it's a brick. Dang, this thing feels fucking good. It feels big, dude. Does that feel tall?
Huh?
Does that feel taller?
It feels shorter than me.
Shorter, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I'm on Motomark's 2015 DRZ400 Supermoto. This is factory Supermoto. This is actually my first time riding a DRZ. So as you can see, Motomark right there is on my WR, and carbureted bikes. That's the one thing first I want to say is this is carbureted. Oh man. Hey, it's heavier to pull up. It's like you have to go, wah.
It feels slow to come up, huh?
Yeah, it's like it doesn't whip up fast.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, guys, I'm on Motomark's 2015 DRZ400. This is going to be a first ride. Now, I've never ridden a DRZ400, so this is going to be my first time on this bike. So we did a wife swap. Motomark's behind me. He's on my WR250X, and I'm on the DRZ400. Okay, so first things I got to say about this bike. This bike is pretty comfortable. It's very big. It sits more upright than any other bike, because it is a dirt bike, of course. Now, this is a 5-speed bike, I gotta say, and you could tell right off the bat that it's carbureted. So if you're wondering about the WR250X compared to the DRZ400, there's my WR right there. The DRZ400, the throttle response isn't as good as the WR because of the carburetor. It's not as quick, and it has died on me a couple times, but this bike is solid. When I wheelie it, when I pick the bike up for wheelie, it's actually, you can feel it, it's heavier because it's steel frame. I actually have to pull really hard to get that thing up. The WR just, it pops up easy, but this thing you have to really work on it. Now that does give it some stability. Like the bike does feel a lot more stable than the WR. Like I feel like I could be, doing weird stuff with this on the highway, and I wouldn't have any problem with that. Now the first gear is very good for low speed crawling. It's actually nice for the city, the first gear on the DRZ. And I like the gauges. The gauges are easy to read. So one thing I was checking this out is that I was talking to Motomark about is, if you guys could see this right here, this is actually the dipstick for the engine. This has no sight window. It actually has a dipstick because all the oil is actually inside the frame of the engine of the bike itself. Now this is a steel frame bike. The Yamaha WR250X is aluminum, but all of the oil is stored in there because it uses a dry sump sort of oiling system inside the bike. Now I like the lights. This is a very old school feel bike. This bike feels like it's straight out of the 90s, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break. It feels like the dependability is good. This is 2015, has 12,000 miles on it. That's a lot of miles. Let's try and, we'll go through some traffic right now. Lane split up in this shit. So I personally own a WR250X, and no, this is a bigger bike. It's a bigger displacement bike, and I really like the torque of it. It feels like it has more torque than the WR, but that just might be because of the displacement of the torque, or the displacement of the engine gives the feeling of more torque, because there is. Okay, so this can power wheelie in first, just like the WR. Actually, it can power wheelie a little bit easier in first than the WR. So one thing I've noticed about the DRZ400 is that it feels much bigger. It actually is a bigger bike. This weighs more than that WR. Even just looking at it, the WR looks much smaller than the DRZ, but you know, they are closely similar bikes. I will say I like the feel of the DRZ. If you're debating going between that Yamaha and the the WR250X or R and the DRZ, dude, they're both the same bike. I mean, what would make this bike better is that if it was fuel injected. I swear, this DRZ400 Suzuki is a hooligan machine. It's just like the WR, the DRZ400. I mean, this is a hooligan machine. We'll go around this, people. I will say this, I like the shifter on the DRZ way more than the WR. The WR shifter is like a little bit too close to the peg, and it makes it very difficult to get my foot in. But this is stock shifter, it's not even aftermarket, and my big old motocross boot fits like right in there. So that's one feature I do like, is the shifter and the position of the foot controls on the DRZ. Also, it has a folding, little folding brake lever. My WR doesn't have that. So these are both factory Supermotos, factory Supermoto. Honestly, if you're debating choosing which one do I choose from, do I choose from the WR, do I choose from the DRZ, you're gonna have no problems with either one. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna be able to wheelie, you're gonna be able to go up and down stairs, you're gonna be able to just hoon the world. You'll be able to do everything. So, you know, you're gonna have a great time choosing both. Let's see, can we just wheelie this? Yeah. It's actually easier to wheelie this.
The gears are longer.
Yeah, the gears are longer, and it doesn't feel like you're gonna loop it because it's so heavy. I'm just like, I'll pull back more.
So, you know, the power delivery is it's like predictable. And in the top end on that bike compared to the WR, you know, with this one, you wind it out, it gets way more power.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, this thing has torque though. It pulls it good, dude.
It feels like a fucking tractor.
Like a tractor. Let's find a gas station for you. Okay, so I will say this about the DRZ. This thing is dependable as fuck. I don't see how this thing could ever break. This right here, 2015, has 12,000 miles on it. I mean, this thing's solid. A Husqvarna will have a hard time lasting that long. I like all the mods that are available for the DRZ. If you go online, you look at DRZ stuff like carburetors and all of their extra stuff, aftermarket fairings, all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's not that much stuff for the Yamaha. That's the longest wheelie I've ever pulled. Holy, wow, DRZ, wheelie machine.
I think that was your best one yet.
Yeah, dude, holy shit. Damn, this thing wheelies crazy, bro. Yeah, easy as fuck, dude. I will say this, I think the DRZ actually wheelies better than the WR, only because the DRZ has a longer gear in second, and it's also a little bit heavier, so it actually gives me more stability when I'm wheeling. The WR is very, very light. It's a very lightweight bike. Damn, dude, that felt crazy. Holy shit. Oh man, this is a great machine. If you guys want a DRZ, get one. They're fucking epic. Oh man. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button and check out all my other test rides and cool videos and cool things to do, guys. Thank you guys very much. And we'll see you guys next time on the channel. Later.